Hey everyone, I'm Karen McCullough, and we have some beautiful little babies out of Becky. And then at the end of the video, we have two that are out of Flair. So these little guys are out of Becky and Icon, and I'm going to struggle with names because I'm drawing a blank. Do you remember what his name is? Maddie will look it up. But he is just a gorgeous little pied boy. Oh my goodness, his shape and everything is just so perfect. He is charting to be probably around 10 to 15 pounds. All these little guys out of Becky aren't real big, so that's what we're guessing them at right now. He does have two brown eyes, and he has a perfect little face markings, and I don't know, he definitely grabs our heart. Maddie, she thinks he's always just looking up at you like, how can you resist picking me up? So his little name is Caleb, and I want to turn him around and show him. I think all of these of Becky's are going to be woolies, and this little tail just cracks me up. It is so cute. Anyway, he's an adorable little guy, and he is available if you're interested. There'll be 5 weeks on Saturday. And these babies are out of Becky and Icon. Okay, Maddie, we have to move on to another. As she gives him a kiss before she puts him back. The next little boy is, which one did you grab? Cupid. And Cupid is the little boy that has two blue eyes. He has the perfect husky markings. He's a gorgeous little guy. He's going to be woolly, and he probably is going to be 15, maybe on the other side of 15, don't you think? Oh, maybe not. I don't know. We'll just call him right around 15 right now, because he's not overly big, but he's not a tiny little guy like some of these in this litter either. So we'll call him right around 15 on either side. But he's a gorgeous little guy with two blue eyes. This is Miss Becky's last litter, so if anybody was ever waiting for a boy or a girl out of her, this is the last opportunity. This little guy's name is, as Maddie looks it up, Copper. And little Copper is a beautiful little guy too. He is showing to have some blue in this eye, but I don't know how much. It looks like it's a party eye, and then the other one is going to be brown. He's got a perfect little husky markings on his face, and I think him and Cupid are pretty much the same size. He might just be a tick bigger. So we're going to say 15 to 20 on this little guy, probably. I want to turn him around. The only way that we could tell the difference between these two was that Cupid has a little spot of white on his back, and Copper, this is Copper, and he doesn't. So, do you want to grab a little girl, Montana? So that was the three little boys in Becky's litter. Now we'll move on to the little girls, and this is Kara, and Kara is the tiniest little thing. She is very, very tiny. I don't think she'll make it to 10 pounds. She is growing and doing good now. For a while there, we were bottle feeding her and making sure that she was gaining, and she does have two blue eyes, and she is a chocolate little pied girl. If you want to turn her around, Maddie. She's going to be a woolly. It's kind of a light chocolate is the coloring of her. And as you can see, she doesn't have a whole lot of white spots on throughout her back of her coat, just up here. Just a little bit of splashes here and there. She's a sweetheart. Definitely knows what it is to be held and stuff. She loved having her little bottle, but now she's on puppy food, and so she's doing really well. Her little belly's full now. Pretty happy, happy, happy. So that was little Kara. Okay, the next little beautiful girl is Caribou, and she is a beautiful little pied girl, just like her brother. markings are so much similar. She does have where she's going to have one blue eye and one brown eye, and quite a bit similar to him. She's listening to me. They're just starting to be able to hear, so we're trying to be a little bit quieter so that we don't startle them. But her and her brother are just gorgeous little pied black and white. We've had some of them in previous litters out of Becky, and they are so beautiful they turn out. So this is little Caribou. You want to show her back? Anybody who knows Becky knows that she was the one that won Pomsky Fest. So she is the only one that has the Best of Show title at an actual Pomsky show in the United States. So that's pretty cool. And then we have shown Becky in virtual shows several times, and she has 21 Best of Show titles in this European and United States circuit that they do. All right, this little girl here is Clover, right? Mm-hmm. And she is a dark chocolate little girl. And we originally thought that her eyes were going to be blue, but I have a feeling that they're changing and probably going to end up either amber or brown is what we're guessing now. But they could be amber because an amber eye will flash red eye if it's a lighter amber eye. So that's what we're guessing on her. She is a small, tiny little girl. She's actually smaller than what Kara is. So her and Kara are definitely the smaller girls in the litter. So I'm guessing probably around 10 pounds or under is what it's looking like right now. So that is little Clover. I can show the dark red coat. She's a beautiful little girl. Yeah. If you guys have ever looked up on Instagram, there's Pomsky Chesney. That would be a half-sister. Chesney's out of Becky, and she is absolutely stunning. She lives up in Canada and Ontario, and the girl does really good with a lot of videos and pictures and stuff of Chesney. Chesney lives quite a good life. She gets to go travel all over. All right, this little girl is Candy. And Candy is the little blue-eyed girl with the open husky mask. And she's the bigger pup in the litter, so I'm guessing her probably to be around mom's size, which is 20 pounds. 18 to 20, Becky kind of ranges. So this little girl here is definitely a woolly. And 2 blue eyes. You want to turn her around? Really, really beautiful. Got a little white spot on her back. Has that gorgeous coat. Absolutely gorgeous coat. And so that is Little Miss Candy. And the next puppy that we are going to talk about is out of Becky, and this little girl is Classy, and she has found her new home. Little Classy is a beautiful little girl, looks just like Becky at this age. I taken pictures of her. I can remember Becky almost like I'm seeing Becky through the camera. This little girl has 2 brown eyes, and she's probably going to be, I would say 10 to 15 pounds is what I'm going to guess her at. So she's a very gorgeous little girl, but she's found her new home, and so we were thinking about keeping her, but I guess we've decided to let her go. You want to turn her around, Maddie? And she's got a beautiful coat just like her mama. I'd say she's going to be a spitting image of her mom. Okay, so now the next pups we're going to talk about are out of Miss Flair and Icon. And so, do you remember what it's? Dozer. This boy here is Dozer, and he's showing to have probably 1 blue eye, looks like on this side, and then this side looks like it might be a party eye. He has a big husky mask, and he's a bigger boy. I would say probably he's going to be over 20 pounds. I would say probably closer to 25, it looks like. He's very, very stocky, and he's not quite sure what he thinks of being up here. These guys here are just over 4 weeks old. So these two boys that we're going to talk about right now, the Dozer pup and then Doran, I think, is the next one. So both of them are available if you're looking for a bigger sized male. He definitely is going to be husky, this guy. Being that there's only 2 pups in the litter, too, sometimes they grow faster because they don't have to compete for groceries. So that makes them a little bit bigger in size usually. So this little guy is Doran, and Doran is showing to have 2 blue eyes, and he's a darker colored pup. He has a beautiful husky mask. These little guys here haven't really come out of the nest a whole lot yet, so they're not exploring too much yet. A little bit behind Becky's puppies on getting around and stuff, but they are starting to eat some puppy food and doing good that way. Just starting to hear things, so that's why they're a little bit, what's going on? Where all these lights come from and all these different noises. So, but this little guy here is available, and his name is Doran. Well, if you are interested in one of these little puppies that we talked about, you can reach out to us. We are going to be putting up new pictures of these litters, and this will be the video for the week because it has turned cold here in Iowa, so we can't get them out to play outside yet. Maybe next week. We're thinking there's going to be some nice weather. So we also do have an older litter that 2 litters that just turned 8 weeks old. They'll turn on Sunday, and so they're ready to go anytime. We had health checks on them today, so everybody checked out good, and they are ready for new homes anytime. So if you're interested in one of the older pups, you can reach out to us. We always pray about where our puppies go, so we're just patiently waiting and enjoying every minute of having these little guys here and watching them grow, and just being able to play with them and socialize with them and just loving on them. So if you want more information, you can visit our website, which is www.mainaimranchdogs.com. We are located in southern Iowa, but we do fly our puppies, so if you would like one of these little guys delivered to you to the nearest airport, major airport is what usually we can get our puppy nannies into. And everybody can visit also our YouTube channel, which is Main Name Ranch Dogs, and Instagram and TikTok also. So we have lots of ways that you can check us out and see all the great puppies that we've raised. Well, God bless you all, and everybody enjoy the beautiful day. Looks like we're headed for some kind of storm, I guess, here later on. So we're kind of, I guess, mentally preparing ourselves. Well, God bless you all and take care.